Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my updated photocard collection as of December 2021. Can I just say, I have prepared so much for this video. I've spent the last 3 days trying to perfect my binders to showcase them properly. And I still feel like I have some mistakes and errors and things that need fixing. But at this point it is getting super late in the month. So I am filming this on the 29th. So I just really need to film this before the year is actually over. It has been 6 months since I did the last video. So I am expecting there to be a lot of changes. I should have honestly watched the last one just so I could discuss those changes, but I'm just going to give you an update. I will definitely link the last one so you can check that out if you want to before you watch the rest of this one. So yeah, but that is what we're doing today. Today I am showing you my photocard binders. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 binders. Holy crap, I have 9 photocard binders. That is crazy. But yeah, today I will be giving you a tour of all of them. Some of this stuff is repetitive, but I like to go over things every single time I do one of these videos, just in case this is the first time you're seeing one from me. So if it is the first time you're seeing me, hi, hello, I'm Kit. I mainly alt 17 and twice, formerly eyes 1, but right now mostly 17 and twice. Some of my other alt biases include Joy from Red Velvet, soon to be Taehyun from Kepler. So yeah, I hope you guys are ready to see everything I have. I'm so excited to showcase everything. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Actually, I do want to mention, if you hear crackling, I turned on my TV right here, a fake fireplace, just because I can't stand the silence. Although, another disclaimer, it is not silent in my house, so if there's any background noise, I do apologize. But yeah, so first things first. Let's go through my mini binder, because I think that is new as of this video. Potentially, I truly don't remember. I don't remember when I started it, but let's start there. So here we have my mini binder. I got this from, I believe it's called, I always forget if it's Bora Berry or Boba Berry shop. They're located in the UK. I will put them on screen and link them in my description, but this is where I got the binder from. Very cute. I did design the cover though. It doesn't come with a cover. I just made one. But it is a Blackpink cover because the poster that I had and the stickers I think went well with the theme of the binder. It is purple with purple glitter and a purple button here, so I went ahead and did that. Yes, I did tear up a poster. Don't hate me. If you don't enjoy that, you're not gonna like any of my binders. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go through my mini binder. So in the mini binder, first we start, like I said, with this Blackpink cover that I made. And we do have Blackpink in here. I collect whoa, I almost said Jihyo. Don't know why. I collect Jisoo. It's a slow collection. It's actually, I used to collect her, then I started selling her collection and there were things that I couldn't sell, so I just decided to put them in here. But I do want to collect her slowly, just not a huge priority. But here is this first page. On the back there are 2 group cards. Then we don't have anything here for How You Like That, but I do have 4 of the album cards. But yeah. Next, we have Dongpyo from formerly X1. He's now in Midae, so I have his X1 fan kits and one of his X1 photo cards from their first album. Still need the other one, but it is expensive, so. And then I do have it set up for Midae's first album, have it set up for their second. Next, we have Leah from ITZY. Again, slowly collecting her. This page I had to make, so it looks weird, but these are 2 of her Polaroids from Crazy in Love. And then here are the, I don't know what these are called. are they called mini cards? I don't know, but here's hers and then the other members. We have a standee. It's actually Yuna. I pulled Yuna and I just decided to keep it. And then we have Crazy in Love cards. So I have it set up. I have some in here. I do have, actually, I think the rest claimed in a group order, so that's good. And Leah's collection kind of goes backwards. So I started with Crazy in Love and then I went backwards a little bit. But I don't have it set up to collect everything. I have it for Crazy in Love, Guess Who, and then Icy, just because those are my priorities. But yeah. Then we have some Pentagon cards that I couldn't get rid of and that I just love so much. If you didn't know, I used to alt Pentagon, and I also really loved this album, Love or Take, so I bought it and just tried to get a variety of members. So this first page for the, I believe this is the romantic version, we have Hongsuk and Shinwon. Then for the, I believe this is called the sporty version, we have Yuto and Kino. And then I forget which this one is called. I don't know. Whatever this version is, I have Wooseok and Yanan for it. Then we have my very small Kai collection. I used to try to collect Kai and then I decided to sell him, and these were the things that I couldn't sell. I kind of go back and forth with TXT. I really don't know who my bias is. I want to say my bias is Subin, but I feel like he's everyone's bias and he is pretty expensive. Although I do have a Subin Kirks. I pulled him in every single TXT album I've purchased, so that's fun. But also Taehyun, like, he's coming for me. So just because I'm so indecisive, I don't really collect them, but I kept these from when I did collect Kai, and I think going forward, I don't have a lot of their albums anymore. I think I only have the ones that these are from. But I think going forward, I'll probably just keep who I pull because, you know, TXT is like a group. Like, I don't know who to collect. And then we have Eve from Luna. Again, I started to collect her, then I sold her. So this is just what I have left over. I think, I don't know if I will try to sell these, if I will keep them. I don't know. Luna is also a group that I really want to be into, but I just, like, because I'm so busy with all these other groups that it's hard for me to keep up with them. So I do love their music. I just don't keep up with them, like, as people, which kind of sucks. But yeah. So that is the mini binder. Not a whole lot going on in here, but I do have a lot of space also in here. I think it's just gonna be, you know, whatever I want. Even if it's just like I buy an album because I like the music and just keep who I pull. Like, I think I definitely want to do that with ATEEZ. They are a group where I love their entire discography. I just don't keep up with them, like, as a group or as people, and it really sucks. They're actually also a group I don't really know who my bias is. Just because I listen to them, like, I listen to their music, I don't really pay attention to, like, you know, the content they actually put out other than that, so I don't really know them as people. So it feels weird to collect them, you know. But I do love their music, so I think this binder will fill up, though, with groups kind of like that, because there are a lot of groups where I just want to support them because I love their music. I just don't think it's, I don't know, it just feels weird to collect them because I don't really, you know, I don't know them. But yeah, so there is the mini binder. Very cute. I love having it on my shelf. All right, next binder I want to show you is one that, like, has nothing in it. It is my IVE, Billlie, and Kepler binder. It's very small because all of these groups just debuted, or Kepler hasn't even officially debuted yet. But when we first open it up, I have it set up to collect Chaehyun from Kepler. I've discussed this in other videos. I really planned on collecting 3 members from Kepler because I originally wanted to collect a Korean member, a Chinese member, and a Japanese member. However, the ratio didn't work out so well, and Kepler has 6 Korean members, 2 Japanese, and 1 Chinese member. And the 1 Chinese member, Xiaoting, is the most popular member, so I feel like she's going to be super hard to collect, so I don't really know if I want to collect her. but I am for certain collecting Taehyun. She was my #1 pick since day one, and she actually ended up being #1. I was super shocked by that. I love her, but I just didn't expect it. So I'm definitely going to collect her, and I've decided to let my pools determine who else I collect, because like my options for the Japanese members are Mashido and Hikaru, and Mashido was in my top 3 for J picks, but she was my 3rd. My other 2 were Manami and Shana, and then my Chinese picks were Xiaoting was definitely number 3. Oh, also Yurina was in my top for Japanese members. Once Manami was eliminated, Shana replaced her, and then Yurina was 2nd, and Mashido was 3rd. And then for C picks, actually Wonja was my 2nd pick right after Chaehyun, like overall. So since she didn't debut with Kepler, I was really sad. But yeah, there weren't a whole lot of there wasn't a lot for me to do, you know. Once Kepler was announced and decided with 6 Korean members, 2 Japanese, and 1 Chinese member, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So I am gonna let my pools decide who else I collect, because I do really want to collect at least 1 other member. My other top picks for who I would want to collect include Daeyeon, because I really loved her. She was my 3rd K pick. My 2nd was Suyeon, who is now in Billlie. But Daeyeon was one of my top picks. And Mashido, I also do love her, so, but I think it would be weird to collect 2 Korean members and a Japanese member. I don't know. I just don't know who I'm gonna collect yet, so definitely collecting Chaehyun, but I might add to it. I'm just not really sure yet. Set up for Chaehyun as of now. And then these are for like the bigger inclusions. All right, this page. All right, this page is for Billlie. So like I said, Suyeon was my 2nd K pick. She was actually my 3rd pick overall, right after Taehyun and Wonja. So now that she's in Billlie, I will be collecting her. However, I loved Billie's debut album. I still listen to that whole album. Like, I love every single song on there. So when they originally debuted, I decided Haram was my bias, but then Suyeon was added, and I was like, holy crap. So I don't know if I'm going to collect Haram and Suyeon going forward, because they currently only have 1 album. But for the first album, I do want to collect Haram, and I do want to collect that album, and I actually have it on the way because I love it. Like, musically, I love every single track, and I would like to collect Haram, and then going forward, I will collect Suyeon, but I don't know yet if I'm going to collect Haram and Suyeon or just Suyeon. So here's the beginning of my Billlie collection. Next, we have IVE, and I am collecting Yoojin. Going back to Produce 48, she was one of my top picks originally, but I did end up biasing other members of IZ*ONE, which was Eunbi, Hitomi, and Yuri, but Yoojin was definitely my 4th, but she was originally one of my top picks. She was originally my 3rd pick, I believe. So now that she has re-debuted into a new group, I have decided she is my bias in IVE, so I will be collecting her. I do have her album Photocards on the way, actually. Because I recently got it for Christmas, actually, and I found trades. I pulled Wonyoung and Liz, and I was like, oh my god, they're stunning. Like, I wish I could collect all members, but... So I have this set up to collect Yoojin, and then I did, like I said, get them for Christmas, and I actually pulled her poster. Don't hate me. These originally don't fit into 1 pocket sleeves, but I cut them because I don't care. All I'm gonna do is keep them in my binder. So I pulled her, and I believe this is Gao. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But for some reason, I get Gao and Iso confused. Don't really know why, but I keep doing it. So I believe this is Gao. If it's not, please correct me. But yeah, I don't know what this is for. I think this might just be in here for Kepler, like if I decide to collect another member. But yeah, that is this binder. Not much going on just yet, but soon, be on the lookout. Next, let's see, let's go into my Eyes One binder because it is mostly complete. I am not keeping Ivan here just because as they are going to expand and this binder doesn't have a whole lot of room left. And I do only want to keep my Eyes One biases in here. So like Eunbi, Yuri, and Hitsumi's like non-Eyes One stuff, like their solos, and if Hitsumi re-debuts in here. And then I'll keep other Eyes One members in a different binder. Like Hyewon, she actually came out with she's going to have a special winter album. I haven't ordered that. I don't know if I still can, but I do want to get it at some point just because, like I said in the beginning, Eyes One used to be my alt group, one of them. So this binder is just for Eunbi, Hitsumi, and Yuri, and there are some Eyes One sets in here, but for the most part, I'm just going to keep those 3 girls in here. Alright, so I will do a quick overview because this collection has been finished for a while. So I'm actually just going to do a little flip through until we get to Eunbi and Yuri's solo stuff. Okay, so here we have Eunbi's solo album Photocards. I am still in the process of collecting them. They are hard to find though, and I don't really want to buy more albums, so I'm just trying to buy the Photocards by themselves, but it is a little bit difficult. So here's what I have. This is the purple version. I have these 3 cards so far out of the 10 of the purple backs. Then I have 2 of the white back out of 10. So I only have 5 out of 20 cards. And then I do have the pre-order set here. These are the sticker sheets and then the postcards. And then here is Yuri's section. She has a total of 12 photo cards. I currently have 5. And then this is, I do want to get her Make Star cards, and then I have 1 of the lenticulars. I only have 1 physical album, so I have purchased some other photo cards, but I do want to buy at least 1 more album to try and get the other lenticular potentially, and obviously to get some more photo cards. But there is only 1 version, so I don't really know if I will do that. But for Eunbi's album, I did buy 2 of each version, so I might do the same for Yuri and then cut it off there and try and buy the photo cards. But then here we have the inclusion. So it came with this little card and in like a message inside of it, and then 2 sticker sheets. So yeah, there is this binder. If Hitsumi ever re-debuts in a K-pop group, I will definitely add her in here. The chances of that are unlikely just because she is a part of AKB48. I don't know if she's actually graduated or like moved on from that, but currently she is in Japan, so I don't know if she will debut in Korea, but it could happen. It happened with Judy from Produce 48. She's now in Rocket Punch, and Sakura has graduated and she's under Hybe now, so it could happen, but I don't know. So for now I just have those 3 girls in here with the old Eyes One stuff. Alright, next we can move on to my everyone else binder. So this is everyone but my alt groups and the 3 new girl groups, Ive, Billlie, and Kepler. So opening up first, I have Joy from Red Velvet. I am slowly collecting her. I've honestly, like, since Queendom, I finished Queendom a little bit late. But since then I haven't gone back, but I definitely need to before we get a new album or before we get Yeri's solo. But yeah, so this is what I have of Joy so far, and then here is her solo album stuff. I finally do have the last Hello Polaroid on the way though, so that's good. Then we have Queendom Bigger Inclusions. I bought a lot of copies, so I kind of just kept who I had and kind of traded off my duplicates for just members I didn't have. So like here we have Joy and Yeri. Then I have Joy and Yeri here, but I also have Wendy. Then I have Joy's bookmark, and I also have Silgi and Yeri's. I have an Irene postcard. I have Joy and Yeri here. Then I also have this Wendy. I do collect Wendy very selectively, but kind of if I pull her, I keep her, just because I think she is my second bias. And actually, she is now in Girls on Top, which is like the female version of Super M, and I think she will be my bias in out of all those girls. So that is very exciting. So I hope to eventually collect her for that too. But I really love her kissy face photo cards. I really wanted to collect just those, but then I did pull other cards of hers, and I was like, okay, I'll just selectively collect Wendy, you know, just if I get her, I'll keep her. So, and I did really love her solo album, Like Water. I loved it, so I do want to collect all of those cards. So yeah, there is that for Like Water items. All right, next we have Dahyun from Rocket Punch. So these are the first 3 albums: Pink Punch, Red Punch, and Blue Punch. And then we have Ring Ring. I still haven't finished it. This is also a group that's hard. I cannot find these 2 photo cards to purchase. There are some pre-order cards on this page, but then we have the OT6 set. And then I was trying to collect OT6 square cards, but I am missing, who am I missing? Yoonkyung, I believe. Yeah, so need to buy that eventually. Next we have Shihyun from Everglow. Still have not gotten these 3 photo cards. One day though. I did finish La Di Da, and I also finished, what is this album called? Last Melody. Did finish that. So that's awesome. And then I am set up for the new album. I have, let's see, I think I have 2 sets of albums coming. One from a M-Wave group order, so those are signed OT6, and then just a set that I purchased, I believe from Music Plaza. I forget. But then I do have it set up for photo cards. I kind of went crazy. I don't plan on collecting all these pre-order cards, but they are all so pretty, so potentially. I do really like collecting pre-orders for her. I've done it in the past, like for this page and this page. So I don't know, I kind of went crazy and like was like, let me collect all of them. I don't think I will, but I have it set up. So, and then these are her bigger inclusions. I do get lucky and pull her quite often. Last Melody I don't have. I actually have one, but I sealed it up in a signed album, so whoops. Might have to get that again. Alright, next we have Espa, and I have Ning Ning. I have her almost completed. I just need her Sync Die photo card. I pulled Giselle, and nobody wanted it. So I actually did end up selling it to one of my friends. She didn't want it, but she bought it from me. But I haven't been able to purchase Ning Ning's Sync Die photo card. So hopefully I can do that eventually before they come out with another physical album. And then I didn't collect all of her SM pre-orders, just some of them. I just kept these 3 because they were cute, and they filled in the page nicely. And so, yeah. Alright, next is June from Weekly, who is actually fully complete. So I am ready for a comeback. But this is the first album, and then the middle row is the first album, and the top and the bottom rows are the second album. And then there's the third, and some bigger inclusions. This row is pre-orders, and then these are the album photo cards. Her postcards. I have her tickets. These tags are not hers, I believe, but I just kept the tags that I had because I wasn't gonna bother with that. Alright, now moving on to the boys, we have my team, my Chunjin, very small Chunjin collection. And this is an OT6 set. Then we have Be of You, who is the My Teen boys, who were on Produce X 101, the show that, the season that created X1. But they have disbanded. This was their first album and their second album. And then these are from A Season's Greetings. All right, and lastly we have Hey-chan. So this is the first page, nothing here. Second page, some of these cards are like really high priority too, so I hope I get them soon, like his Regulate photo card, this Neozone card, and actually on this first page, Cherry Bomb, and I think that's it. Probably Cherry Bomb. Regular also, but Regulate is like one of my favorite NCT albums, so I really want his photo card for that. We do have this page, which I have a lot of, so that's good. But they come out with stuff so quickly. Here is the next page. And the last page, I do pull him quite often though. I actually have like I have a Hey-chan, Taeyong, Doyoung, Yuta curse. If I don't pull one of them, like, it's very weird. It's very rare too. I do get lucky and pull Hey-chan quite a bit. Like, most of the cards that I do have are, like, I pulled them of his. And then, like, Taeyong, I pulled the most after Hey-chan. I pulled Taeyong. I think I've pulled Taeyong in every single NCT album I've ever purchased. Like, I can't think of a time when I didn't pull Taeyong. I even originally, when Regulate came out, I pulled his random cover. Like, I bought it random and I pulled his. So I pulled Taeyong a lot, but recently Doyoung and Yuta have been coming for me. Like, I think it was in Favorite. I pulled 3 Doyoung items, and then the other one was Yuta. And then Yuta, I always pull his random inclusions, not so much his photo cards, but like the postcards and bookmarks and circle cards and things. I usually pull Yuta for, so it's very funny. But then we have just some of the recent albums where I've actually purchased the actual album and got the random inclusions. I've tried to trade for Hey-chan, so. Oh shoot, I totally forgot. I do have Woojin from AB6 in here. He is someone I'm slowly collecting, but I do have him in my big binder instead of my mini binder just because I want to work on them more. AB6 is probably one of my top boy groups now. It'd probably go 17, then I would say then AB6, then probably Monsta X and NCT tied. However, I don't collect Monsta X at the moment. Because I am, again, having a bias crisis, so, but there is Woojin, not Yujin, Woojin, and then I do have these Blackpink postcards just because they don't fit in the mini binder, and this is my everyone else binder, so I just put them at the back because I have them. But that is all for this album, this binder. Sorry, I need a coffee break. Alright, left is 17 and Twice. So, since 17 has 3 binders and Twice only has 2, let's start with Twice. So, this is my first Twice binder. This is the Korean album binder. Hold on, let me make sure this looks good. Oh my gosh, it's only been 30 minutes of filming this. Perfect. Considering, though, that it took me 3 days to prepare for this video, I'm kind of mad. It's only taken me 30 minutes to film this because I've probably put in like 8 hours of prep for this. Okay, but here is my cover, by the way. I love it. I made it myself. Well, I didn't take the pictures, but I made the collage. So, first, we have this page. This is The Story Begins. Now, you see these envelopes? These are not coming anymore. These were the Taiwanese press, aka the square edges. They got lost. I ordered them from Billlie and they got lost. It's not Billie's fault. They just got lost in the mail. They were coming from Japan, COVID, whatever. So I don't have them on the way anymore. I did get a refund, so it's okay, but I do need to buy them again, or find them again, really. But I hope that is like one of my wish list items is to finish this page. These are the Thailand press, which are very expensive. This one I paid $36 for, which is really good. But yeah. Next we have page 2. I am missing Mina's Lenti. I really need to get it. I just need to like, I can find it. I just haven't like, when I'm photocard shopping or like I'm like, oh, let me buy some photo cards, that it just never crosses my mind to buy it. So I need to crack down on it eventually. I need to remember. Then we have Twice Coaster Lane 1. We have the album photo cards. And then we have the Christmas Twice Coaster Lane 1. I'm missing Dahyun's Hello. Lane 2. And then Signal. I collected my biases for these 3. The ones in the same outfit. And then the different outfit, I collecting OT9. So I'm missing Nayeon and Sana, as you can see. Hope to buy those eventually. Again, just always slips my mind to check the older albums for cards I need. Toystagram, I collected all 9 members for all 3 versions, so that is what that looks like. Next is Merry and Happy, just collected my biases. Next is What is Love, so we have, okay, I always say this, but let me say it again. Anytime there are more than 9 cards, I collect OT9 sets. And I either collect the sets that I really like, or I collect sets where they are spelling something, or there is a signature on the card. So there is, how many is there? I think that's 11 cards per member. So I put 9 on a page for each of them. And then the extra cards go into an OT9 set. So this one is a signature set. They have signatures on them, so I collected it just because I like it. And then this one, they spelled What's Love. I put it in order to spell What's Love too. Like if it's a spelling set, I'm gonna put it in order so you can read what it spells. Like I'm not gonna put it in order and have it be like A-E-W. Like what is that? So I put it in order to spell what they're trying to spell. So they spell What's Love. All right, next is Summer Nights. So same deal. I believe there was, yes, 11 cards per member. So there is that. This one, they did not have like something they were spelling. So I just chose this one that says the album title, Summer Nights. And these cards are also very cute and unique. This is the only set with this concept. So I liked it. So I wanted to collect that. And then here is the signature set. Very pretty selfies with that one too. Next we have Yes or Yes, one of my favorite albums. I consider collecting OT9 because Yes or Yes is my favorite Twice title track, and I just love this album and the concept. I really like all the photo cards, but ultimately I decided I should spare my wallet. But they did spell something. They spelled yes 3 times, so yes, yes, yes. And the way I did this is it is an age order from the top to bottom, so with the same letters. So out of the girls with the Ys, Nayeon is older than Sana, who's older than Mina. Makes sense. Jio is older than Dayan, who's older than Jaeyoung, and then Jonghyun, Momo, Jui in age order from up top to bottom. So yeah, and it spells yes, yes, yes. All right, next is the Year of Yes. This one was tricky. I didn't want to collect 2 OT9 sets because these cards are very expensive, so I just collected my top 3. So we have these 3 cards together, then these 2. These ones match and these 2 match, but Jio didn't have one that matched that one. So these 3 matched and these 3 matched. This one didn't match Dayan, so yeah, I just kind of put them matching as best as I could, but I still like how it looks. Next we have Fancy, which I am collecting OT9 for in its entirety. This was my first comeback with Twice. I stand them right after Yes or Yes came out, or sorry, after the Year of Yes came out. That was the most recent album, and then so Fancy was my first comeback, so you know, just to honor it and because it was my first comeback, it's very special to me. I am collecting OT9, so I did complete the signature sets and the spelling set first. This one, they are in age order to spell I Fancy You, which love that. Thank you. But yeah, I am collecting OT9. I have more than those 2 sets complete. Some of them are close to being complete, so yes. Hope to work on this a little bit and finish it soon. I'm also collecting the CD plates too, so I hope to buy more albums, just in general. All right, next we have Feel Special. This was the first album where they didn't do member colors, or the first album in a really long time where they didn't do member colors. But I did still collect OT9 sets, and we'll get to what they are once we're back there. So here, Feel Special. We have the signature set, like I always do. But because they didn't do member colors on all the cards, I collected the only set that did have their member colors. You know, just to be special, and I love these outfits too, but yeah, there's that. Next we have More and More. There were 9 cards per member, so I did not have to collect an OT9 set. There was a signature set, but I decided because there's only 9 cards per member, there's no reason to, you know, have to buy the rest of the members for that one. And these are my favorite hair colors on my biases ever, like Pink Geo, Blonde Mina for the first time, and Purple Dahyun. Like, that's pretty good. So I was pretty happy with my biases photo cards, even though there was no member colors. So very happy with that set. Very pretty. Next we have, what is this album called? Eyes Wide Open. These ones were the first in a while without specific borders. These are just different outfits and poses and concepts. Some of them don't quite match, but they do have the member colors on the back, which I like. So for this set, I just decided my favorite, you know, my favorite photo cards, you know. So I really love this Nayeon and this Jungyeon. Sana's very pretty in it, so that's how I decided on this page, you know, what extra set I would collect since there were 10 cards per member. And then I also just really like how it looks on the back with every member's color. Taste of Love. I decided to collect OT94 just because every member only had 5 cards. And I don't know, this was the first Twice album that we could buy in Target, so I was going crazy, super excited. So did host a big group order for this, and I did buy a lot of albums, so I decided to collect OT9. I love how it looks. So here is the first version. I forget what these are called now. Oh my gosh, I'm like the worst Twice stan ever. This is the Taste version. Taste. And then this is the Fallen version. Fallen version 2, and the In Love version. Very pretty. All right, and next we have Formula of Love, still in progress but mostly complete. Here is Jihyo's page. Then we have Mina, Dahyun, and I am actually collecting Chaeyoung. So I actually was gifted a couple cards, or actually no, this was what happened. I traded some non-Formula of Love cards for Formula of Love cards, so I ended up with more cards because I originally bought enough albums to collect my biases. And then for Christmas, my aunt got me an album, so I had more extra cards. So I was like, okay, I can collect another member. So I decided to collect Chaeyoung. Because she has been one of my top biases, and I really loved her cards this era. So I actually pulled a lot of her cards, and I didn't want to originally trade them away, but I did. But now I can go back and get them because I have more cards to do that, so that's awesome. This is the result file version. I've decided to collect OT9 for it because I love the cards, and there's only 1 card per member, so I don't know, I just decided why not. And I didn't know where to put the cards since I was collecting 4 members. Like, I don't know where I would put them on the page. I kind of like the 6 card layout, so I was like, I'll just throw them on another page. But I also did collect group cards for this. So we have the 6 album cards and the scratch card. These are my biases, IDs, and scratch cards. And then because I have extra albums, I'm collecting other scratch cards. So far I have Jungyeon and Chaeyoung. I actually pulled double of both of them. So I think I recently did trade for Chewy, so I think I need to get one other member. And then these are just extra ID cards that I have. So yeah. Awesome. And then lastly, I have with Drama Hollow sets I collect. I've tried to collect. I didn't get them for alcohol free, but I hope to. And I actually did purchase for Formula of Love the with drama cards. So actually, wait, I think I also purchased these recently. I think I actually bought them from Music Plaza because they randomly had them for sale. So I actually do think I have the ones for alcohol free coming. So, but yeah, I just really like pre-order cards, especially hollows, and like it's twice, so I definitely have to have them. But that is my first Twice binder. Mostly complete. There's just a few holes in here, but I'm overall very happy with my Twice collection. Right, I'm moving to my second Twice binder. It doesn't have a pretty binder cover. But now that I do have extra Formula of Love albums, I will probably make one. That's the only reason I made a Likey cover, is because I had an extra Likey album that someone had gifted me, so I used a photo book out of it. Alright, so this is my second Twice binder. This is everything that is non-album or non-photo card sized. So first page is my Yes I Am Mina set. Love her so much. She has her own page. Next, I am collecting Formula of Love pre-order cards for Mina. I've actually joined group orders for a lot of these, so I have even more on the way. I just love her. So like I have the Sonara Hollow. I actually forgot I am not going to collect this here. I'm going to collect it in my other binder. So I'm actually going to take that out now. See, oh my god. Remember when I said I spent 8 hours planning for this video and I said there were probably still some mistakes? Here is one. So let's go ahead and fix this together. Let's make this a 6 card layout. Let's just move this here. Boop. Ba-doop. And let's move this here. Okay. See how easy that was? Now it's a 6 card layout instead. I really like 6 card layouts. I honestly hate 7 card layouts. So, works for me. Alright, next we have Mina's monograph collection. It is complete. Ready for the Formula of Love monograph to come out. Put her right there. These are her DVD photo cards. Then we start with trading cards. So we have Twice Lights. We have Twi, which is my favorite. If I could collect OT9 for the Twi trading cards, I would, because they are so pretty. Then we have Once Halloween 2, or it's also called Twice Classic. Same with this. We have, this is Once University or Fashion School. Twice Fashion School. Yeah, I don't know. Then we have Worlds in a Day. There were only 6, but I have Mina's. And then the 6th anniversary trading cards. I actually have 5 of them on the way, so I'm just missing one more. I'm gonna need to buy it separately because each pack only came with 5. But I joined a group order and I did get all Mina photo cards, so I just need to buy one more card. I need to figure out which one it is I'm missing though, but those are on the way. Next we have the Yes I Am series. So Mina is in the very front because she is my bias, and then the rest are in these 8 pockets. But not all members have come out with Yes I Am photo books, so these are just for the inevitable photo books. So I have little colored tabs here to remind me of who's going where. So this is for Nayeon and Jungyeon, Momo, and then I do have Sana's. Here is Jio, and then I'll have Dahyun. We'll skip Mina because I already have her. I use yellow because I don't have a white tab. And also I did have Jio's yellow set, but I started to sell all of these actually, but no one was buying them except I did sell the yellow set. So I will have to rebuy that sometime, which sucks because the yellow set was my favorite, but it is all good. Then we have Chaeyoung, and then I do have Tsui's. Next we move into the Japanese Polaroid sets. I have a couple of OT9 sets just because I loved them and I found them for good prices. So we have this set from Twiceland. And then I have, this is Perfect World. And then I have just the rest of Mina's. I started to lay them out and then I just kind of threw them in here randomly. So yeah. All right, so now we move into the Photocard Korean album inclusions. So we start with What Is Love. I'm still missing Nayeon. Or sorry. Yeah, it's Nayeon. I'm missing Nayeon, but I have all the other members. I have the What Is Love stickers. These two have all three of my biases within them. We have Jio and Mina. And sorry, I literally said Jio, Mina. We have Mina and Jio and Mina and Dayan, so that works out great. Then I have Mina's Summer Nights Polaroid and Twice Coaster bookmark. The Yes or Yes film strips. I have all three. Jio, Mina, Dayan, fancy lenticulars. I have Mina's Feel Special lyric book. Again, these posters do not originally fit in here. I cut them down to size. So we have Jio Eyes Wide Open folded poster. This is actually a lyric poster. Then we have Mina and Dahyun. Then coasters for More and More. I actually have Jungyeon's right here. I was gonna say Jungyeon is the one that I am missing, but it's actually right here. I found it. So I have More and More coasters, front and back. And then same with Taste of Love. I am actually just missing Chaeyoung. And then here's Mina's. Also here is her Taste of Love postcard. And then lenticulars, I have Dahyun and Jihyo up here, and then Mina down here with her Target bookmark. Taste of Love, like I said, I collected OT9, so I pulled a lot of albums, so I did collect the tasting cards for all the members. All right, and then we have, this is for Formula of Love. So this is Mina's section. This is her her index postcard, her ruler bookmark postcard from the Target version. And then this is for her result file version postcard or behind card. And then we have all the other members in 2 pockets. So since this is still new, I'm still working on it, but we have Nayeon's. This is the Target ruler postcard. So we have Nayeon missing Jungyeon. I have Momo missing Sana, Jio, Dahyun, Chaeyoung, and Jui. Same thing on the index card. I don't have a lot of these, so I have Nayeon, Dahyun, and Chaeyoung. And then I haven't set up fillers for these just because I've only purchased 2 albums, but I do have Momo and Sana. And I do have, I believe I have Jungyeon on the way. I pulled another Sana. So yeah. And then lastly is my photo card sets. I have every pre-order photo card set, so I will do just a very quick flip through. Alright, so yeah, that is my Twice binder. Again, second Twice binder. Very happy with how full it is. It's actually exploding almost, so gonna probably need to expand Twice to 3 binders. That's crazy to think. Alright, and lastly we have 17. So 17 does have 3 binders. They are the alt of alts. First, let's go through the 3rd binder. So this binder, I literally bought it from Target, but doesn't it look like it was made for 17? It literally has, it looks more purple on screen, but in person it's more blue and pink, which is very close to their colors, Rose Quartz and Serenity. And then it has diamonds on it, and it used to light up actually, but I've had it for so long it doesn't light up anymore. But let's go ahead and flip through this. So starting, we have 17 karat postcards. Oh, sorry, I didn't even really say what this is. So this is my 3rd 17 binder, and this is their like bigger inclusions stuff. So like Korean and non-Korean album bigger inclusions. So first we have OT13 17 karat postcards. So both versions. This is something that I really love. This is like one of my favorite parts of my collection, just because I don't see a lot of people with it. I should probably move it a little bit, huh? But I do love it. And I do want to say, I do put them in age order, meaning I go DK, Mingyu, then Minghao. I know Minghao's stage name is the 8, and he prefers to be the 8th member. And while they are all 97 liners, DK is technically older, and I just like it that way. To me, DK is like the leader of the Maknae line. For 17, Hyung line is S-Coops through Wooji, and the Maknae line is DK through Dino. So to me, DK is more the leader of the, Maknae line, but I don't know. I just prefer to have them in true age order, so I do want to point that out. Not because I think I'm right or anything, I just want to explain why they're in that order, because it might look different to you. All right. Next, we have the 11-letter bookmarks. If you didn't know, my top 4 used to be Hoshi, Dino, Joshua, and Vernon, but it is now Hoshi, Woozi, Dino, and DK. So, I do have Hoshi and Dino. That hasn't changed. But I also have Joshua and Vernon's. But then when I switched my biases, I got Woozi and DK. And they fit nicely in the 6 pocket, so I kept all 6 of them. So, there was that. Hoshi and Dino are the alts, so I do collect them a little bit more than other members, especially with bigger inclusions. So here I have both of their Aju Nice Polaroids, as well as their Director's Cut postcards. For the Going 17 paddles, I have Hoshi, Dino, and the Performance team. Woo. One day I will find the full group one that just says 17 on it. One day. Teenage standees for Hoshi and Dino. Director's Cut postcard sets for Hoshi and Dino. Then I have the lenticulars from You Make My Day. So this is the meat version. This is the follow version. Set the Sun. Still missing Hoshi. Then we have the Before Dawn version, the Dawn version, and the Eternal Sunshine version. Then I have mini posters. I just collected one of each for Hoshi and Dino. Same with an ode, Hoshi, Dino. These are circle cards from an ode, one of each for my biases, and then these are from semicolon, one of each for my biases. These ones, they had 5 different ones, and I just collected one of each. This one, there was only one type. Then I did collect OT13 for these mini cards, even though they're bigger than normal photo cards from semicolon, but I did collect all 13 members. Then I have these bigger inclusions, so pairs and oval cards from semicolon. I'm still trying to collect these mini cards from your choice, but I have these 4 right now. Then these are your choice postcards. So we have the one side, front and back, the other side, and the B-side version.
No suckers. They're all gone.
Then I have the duo postcards. I got lucky and Hoshi and Woozi are in one together, so I only needed 3, and it worked out. I have 1 horizontal and 2 vertical. Love it. These are the group/unit cards, group, performance unit, vocal, and hip hop. These are Attack-A folding cards. I am trying to collect all of them for all my biases because I'm buying a lot of Attack-A albums. So this is Hoshi, Woozi, DK, Dino. I'm not going to open them though. And then that is another Hoshi one. Then we have Attack-A postcards, so performance, hip hop, and vocal. And then version specific postcards. Still missing a bit. And then we have Kino postcards. So this is from You Make My Day and You Made My Dawn. Do a quick flip through of these. And then these are from Hengare. Yes. I didn't collect any other inclusions from Hengare. I just realized I didn't collect the bookmarks for that. And then these are from the OTU World Tour. Polaroid sets. My friend actually bought these at the concert and sent them to me, so thank you so much for that. And then this is from the incomplete DVD. Just 2 unit postcards that came with it. I just stuck them in here. So yeah, there's that binder. It is mostly complete, minus the newer stuff. Love that for me. Next, this is my second 17 binder. Okay, sorry, my cat wants out of my room. Hold on. This is my second 17 binder. This is non-Korean album stuff, mostly for Hoshi and Dino. But this first page is actually all for Wooji. These are his Ataka fan sign photo cards, and they're actually these photo cards. I'm showing them on screen. They are so freaking adorable. I need them. Like, I literally need them all. I need as many as I can get. So that's what's going on this first page. Second page is Hoshi and Dino non-album cards that they have together. So this is from Boy's Wish. This is from Shining Diamond. This is, what is it? I forget what it's from. But this is Director's Cut? No. Literally don't listen to me. I don't remember what they're from, but there's those. Then we have DVD photo cards. So I have, oh my god, why can I not remember anything? Okay, so this is Ideal Cut. This is Ode to You, and this is Incomplete. Then this is from their Off the Record photo book. It came with an OT13 set, so I do have that. Same with the Going magazine. There were 2 OT13 sets, 1 for each version. These are D-Icon sets for Hoshi and Dino. Then we have, these are in the soup. I don't have any yet, but I want to collect for my top 4. Next are Hoshi's Spider trading cards. I'm literally only missing number 7. I need to find it. I need to buy it. That is the last one I'm missing. I have every single one except that one, number 7. And then these 4 here are from his the 13 tapes, TTT. Then this is for Power of Love photo cards, trading sets. And this is, what is this? I forget what this is called. This is a Carrotland set. It is a holo. I want to collect the holo selfies. Then we have Season's Greetings. So this is 2019. This is 2020. 2021. And soon I will have 2022. I haven't put in pages for it yet. Then we have Carrot Kit. So for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd gen, I only have Hoshi and Dino because I was not a carrot during those. So I didn't get the kits, but I did secondhand buy my biases. But then I was a part of the 4th gen, the 5th gen, and recently the 6th gen. I recently just unboxed this, actually my last video, so go check it out. And then these are from Hengare. This was pre-order set from K-Town for You. And this is a Hyutori Genai performance unit card that I got in one of the versions. I thought it fit well with this concept and I just stuck it there because I didn't know what else to do with it. But there is my second 17 binder. Ignore the Min Yoongi holo sticker here. Used to be my BTS binder. Okay, and lastly, the binder. My 17 binder. I almost called it my OT13 binder. That hurt my heart because I no longer collect OT13. Ouch. Okay, so first we start off with 17 Carats did not have photo cards. Next album was Boys B. Missing 1, who is it? 1 DK card. Whoops, I keep bumping this. Then we have Ajunai's repackage cards. Missing, is that a Lucy? Dino. Going 17, I'm missing Hoshi's entire set and 1 Wooji card. But I have of DK and Dino. And I actually did, because I collected OT13, I collected all the units, and then I just couldn't get rid of them. They're so freaking cute. So all of them are first press except this one. This one here is a second press. The Junhao China line. You can tell because of the back. First press was lighter, second press was darker, so I wish I could have his first press Junhao, but I never found it, and I haven't been looking for it because I'm content with that. But that is why it's colored different. It's not because it's fake, it's just a second press. Then we have AL1. I have Hoshi and Dino on the first page. Then I have Woozy and DK, but I also have the units in the middle. Next is Teenage. I have Hoshi and Dino, all 4 versions. Woozy and DK, all 4 versions. I have Director's Cut, Hoshi and Dino on the first page. I have their clapboards, or their, I think they were called business cards actually. And then I have Woozy and DK, but I don't have the business cards. Hope to get those someday. But since I did collect OT13, this was actually the first OT13 set I ever completed, was Director's Cut Lenticulars. So I did keep them. And it fit nicely. I have 4 biases, and then the rest of the 9 members fit on a page. Like, how could I pass that up? Okay, then we have my first album with 17. You Make My Day. I did collect OT13, and I do still have it. I can't part with it. These are some of my favorite photo cards ever. Like, I just can't part with them. So, like, this Mingyu card, I searched months for it. No way was I about to get rid of it. So, there is the ribbon back. And then we start with the logo back here. This was 78 photo cards in total, and I do still have them all. I'm not getting rid of them. Ever. I will be buried with this photo card set. But then guess what? They released You Made My Dawn, and I did the same exact thing. So we've got the ribbon back. My fave Wooji photo card set. I love his hair. And Blue Sungwan. Bloomguan. I don't know what we called him. I forget. And then we have the logo back. So, oh my god, like this Woozy photo card. So funny. But this Minghao destroyed me. Still love it. Alright, then we have an ode. I tried to collect OT13, and then I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. It's still not done. I'm missing a couple cards on here too. You'll see them. Like there, here. Yeah. But I do have Hoshi and Dino complete. It's just Woozy and DK that I need to finish. One fell. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What's happening? Whoops. Okay. So there's an ode. Well, we're still continuing. Okay. Then we have Hengare. Believe it's complete, aside from one Woozy photo card. Yeah. Missing a Woozy. And then again, I couldn't let go of this OT13 set, so I kept it. From the, I believe this was the tour version? Yes, the tour version. Then we have semicolon, all fits nicely on one page. Your choice, we did the 6 photo card setup. Very pretty. Now we're on to Ataka doing the 6 photo card setup. I'm almost done. I have, let's see. Now I have this Woozy on the way. I do have one DK on the way, and now I'm just missing one Dino. I am trash, so I am collecting OT13 for the target cards, but also because I need so many albums. So then we have the carrot versions. I do have this Hoshi on the way, but then I have set up for Woozy and DK on there. Whoops. But yeah, guys, that is it. That is my updated photo card collection. This video is literally 1 hour and 20 minutes long. Let's see how short it gets in the final product. But yeah, that is my updated photo card collection as of December 2021. There is still so much on the way. There is so much coming. So I'm just so freaking excited. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions about my collection whatsoever. Please comment them down below. I will definitely answer them for you. But yeah, I think that is all I have today. This video is long enough. So yeah, that is all I had. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!